Rachio Pro 3 irrigation timer run through. There's a few wild and interesting things about this that's different than other timers. It goes up to 8 stations. It's indoor and or outdoor. So this panel comes off the front, and it's just a piece of plastic to cover the hideousness of real wires. So you got your control wires, your white, that goes to all the valves, and you have each of the separate valves. If you have a master or a multi-valve, it goes to the M. The S, I believe, S, what would that stand for? I thought that was for the rain sensor capability. And it's got an additional power idea there. I covered up the information here, but it has a QR. If you're using the app, you can go directly to the timer outside of Wi-Fi, apparently. The Wi-Fi instructions, once you get it plugged in, the power, which we're going to do, I'll show you next. Then you connect to the home Wi-Fi, then you use the app, and then you transfer the email. But so there's two possibilities here. You got the indoor transformer that I just ran through it comes with this grommet. I just ran it beside that because I don't know why it's loose. They didn't provide a big enough one, and ran it up inside to plug into here. So that's for the indoor connectivity, or really the power to the timer itself, which is just this thin little panel. So we got the valves wired, we got the indoor power coming, and so you can plug that directly in, which I'm going to do. But if you're outside and you're outdoors and you want to plug in the outdoor power, you have the option of being more weatherproof. Why is this stuck? This comes off. I unscrewed it, and it's got the white, green, and black 3-prong connectivity. So here's the plug that it comes with, the 3-prong on that end and the pigtail on that end. So you connect those through this access port, but you'll need a grommet that they did not provide. So these go through, and this grommet will keep that waterproofed if you're going to be outside, and it'll connect in there. But don't forget that the power to the timer itself is this indoor, no matter where you are. So you look over here and you see, I don't know why it's a 3-prong, but the indoor one is going to plug into that power source with the transformer. So you're plugged into there. I don't have anything plugged in right now. Don't do this if it's plugged in. And so you have the power option for the outdoors, the 3-prong, that's wired into this part that we're looking at. And of course it's not wired now because you don't want to be plugging this in if it's actually wired until it's all ready. And the indoor one goes to this outdoor one, so that you have a more if you have like a bubble cover over the outlet, so it can be outside. And then this will be all within the enclosure of the Rachio Pro 3. So you got the valves wired, you got the indoor plugged into the outdoor. But I'm actually not going to do the outdoor because I have like in a garage. I'm one-handing this out of here is very nice and tight. Anyway, that indoor one I'm going to plug in directly, so I don't need to do the outdoor one. But I will link that grommet because you'll need that if you're going to do the outdoor. And then that panel goes back on the outdoor one, and then the front panel of the actual electronics that's that thick goes on here, and it has these screws that have a rubber grommet. There's one of them, that two go there and one at the top to secure that, and then the beautification cover goes on, and there you have the Rachio Pro 3.